Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a Guy with a Guitar stream. I'll just jump right into it this morning. We've got a poem here. And what did I do? With those two stanzas. Boy, I had my ducks in order. Hold on just one moment. Yes. So I'm going to write the last two stanzas. There's three of them, but it's a poem by Annie Johnson Flint. It's called He Giveth More Grace. Let's switch this around here. All right, getting a smooth ride there. Okay, and then of course we've got to have a little, what is that? I don't know. That's bacon grease. I don't know. Gotta have that. Hope you guys are doing all right. And I'm going to. Well, that's really bad that I left that. Whatever that is on there. Seriously, I think it's olive oil. Okay. There's my cousin, howdy, Miss Stacy. Always love when any of you are on here. Love to see my family too. All right. Well, I've got people to see, places to go, people to see this morning. I'm gonna do this, so I'm gotta go out on a limb, try to make this. This is gonna be. I'm gonna put all this on a real thin sheet. So here we go. Will I be able to do it? When? We have when we have let's see. When we have exhausted I got a group of old guys that meet on Wednesday mornings when we have exhausted our store of endurance. endurance. When our strength. When our strength. So this is just a waiting game to figure out. Is he going to get all that on that little thin sheet? When we have exhausted our store of endurance, when our strength. Oh, I wish. Oh well. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna squeeze it over here. When our strength has failed. When our strength has failed ere the day says, did Annie Johnson Flint, she was a American hymn writer, has failed ere the day is half done. This is a little bit wordy for me, but we're gonna follow through. Seriously, if you're on here with me, you can give me a hard time because I say that a lot. When we reach the end of our hoarded resources, I'm just not leaving myself a lot of room to make some big fat letters, you know. When we reach the end it would have been good to have done just one stanza, probably. When we reach the end, in case you're wondering, we're right here, the end of our, end of our hoarded resources. Our seems to be a pretty day so far. A little overcasty here in Parker County. Oh, I'm buying that line. I'm going to buy that line. Hoarded resources. you too can do this. Just do it. Just do it. Best known, Annie Johnson Flint, best known for her deeply spiritual and comforting Christian verse, despite facing immense personal suffering throughout her life. It says her writing is marked by profound faith, hope, trust in God's grace. Our Father's power. Fathers. Our Father's full giving. Is only begun. His love has no limit. So, again, this is a little wordier than I probably should have chosen, but I'll put a fat, thicker, wider marker for this next line, his love. So I'll just go like, just to kind of change it up a little bit and put emphasis on his love, There. His love has no, it doesn't. His love has no limit. His grace has no measure. Yesterday I had somebody asking me, they said, well, do you do this, like, can you go out and do this live? And his power. Let me write this down. His power, no boundary. His power, no boundary. Anyway, yes, I've done it a few times for groups, Well, I've done it at for an elementary school, but also for some churches where I will write on a large sheet in front of a group, and I find it tricky to some degree, but I've gotten better at it. 1, 2, and I kind of do the same thing. I'll take my guitar, and try to provide some background music. And anyway, but in the process of what we do there is I give everybody paper and pens, and or I have them bring. I tell them what pens to bring, and then they do their thing, and I do mine, and it's just a lot of fun. No boundary known unto men, for out of and plus, it's fun to meet people. For out. His. Infinite. Yeah, I'm gonna meet these fellers at where do we used to go. We used to go to another place, but it closed. But so we meet over at the Whataburger. And talk about things. Riches in. Jesus. Sorry, I went down there. It's too low. Riches in Jesus. So you got to finish it out. So I kind of felt a little discouraged to start with today. I mean, that's a little strong. I wasn't that discouraged, but it doesn't, I'm like, oh, it's not, should have made a different choice. But you just work through it and see what you have at the end, and it may be something you want to keep. And then the other thing, it's just, you're doing this, people, because you're doing it, I'm going to say, he giveth and giveth. I'm distracting myself. You're doing this because you lack. I like how the pens feel on the paper. I mean, I understand. You may say, well, not me, David. Well, there's some reason you're doing it. And giveth. Giveth and giveth again. And isn't it funny though, like, how we kind of just run ourselves. We kind of, no matter what, we always just use it all up, That's the way our life is. And giveth again. We're gonna, how is it that, we just sort of gauge things, and that's what we do here. We just kind of gauge it down and make it all fit on that paper. All right. Oh, let's see. I appreciate. It looks like a few of you have hung out. I understand you have places you've got to go. I just appreciate you stopping. I've been using the old handy dandy makeup egg. Add a little pastel there on the sides. That's these. Someday I'll change the color here on us. But I don't know. I sort of like these light pastel-y things, you know. Let's see here. Let's see. One other thing I wanted to do, just for your entertainment value. Hold tight. Hold tight. Just so I made some coffee this morning, and so let's see here. So for your, let me take a sip. So what I'm going to do, I should have waited before I put the pastel on there, but I like to just dip the ends, just take the ends of it, and just dip it down in there just slightly like that. And it just kind of gives the edge kind of this cool, kind of this weathered look or something. I like it. You don't want to, I probably soaked it a little bit too long, but anyway, so when it dries, I always kind of like how that looks. So, all right, y'all just have a great day, and I say it all the time. I know many of us have things going on, and so I just, it's just easy to say, have a great day. But I just pray that you'll be okay through it all. I know you will. And it just means a lot that you'd join me, and I'll look forward to being back tonight, 10:30ish. Okay? All right, y'all take care.